Hello and welcome to It's Tomorrow News. I am Hena Talati. Storm could spell early Christmas travel trouble for East Coast United States. A storm system developing in the Gulf of Mexico this week will have a far-reaching impacts across the eastern United States. After dumping heavy rain and raising the risk of flash flooding in the Florida, the storm moves up to the east coast. That will lead to messy weather that could cause some headaches for the early holiday travelers. The storm moving through the south central United States is bringing snow to the high plains of Colorado and New Mexico and heavy rain elsewhere. The heaviest rain on Thursday will fall across the parts of Texas where the risk of flash flooding is elevated. That risk continues in the Lone Star State on Friday but moves east on Saturday. A period of relatively quiet weather is much of the east this week will end dramatically late this weekend and early next week as the AccuWeather forecasters are expecting a significant storm to move up the coast and bring more heavy rains and gusty winds to the region. The storm will evolve from the system moving from the Rockies to the south late this week, bringing snow, flooding, downpours and coastal flooding. After gathering steam from the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico early this weekend, the storm will rocket up in the east coast on Sunday and Monday along the path that is typical of the storms during the winter months but carrying an amount of moisture usually seen during the summer. For millions, it will end up being the case of deja vu. This next storm coming up in the eastern seaboard will have similar characteristics to the one that slammed the mid-Atlantic and northeast with the heavy rain and wind just days ago, said the AccuWeather senior meteorologist. The period preceding the next storm will offer one of the more prolonged stretches of quiet weather the East has enjoyed in quite some time. The dry conditions will come courtesy to the sprawling area of the high pressure from the Carolinas to New England, which will be around until Saturday. Amid sunshine, temperatures will go from chilly to Thursday to unseasonably mild by Friday and Saturday as the high pressure system moves off the coast and pumps in warmer air from the south. The trajectory of the high will be important in determining where the next storm can go and what impacts can bring. By moving up the east coast rather than retreating to the Canada, warmer air will flood the region from the south ahead of the storm Sunday, resulting in mainly rain rather than snow once precipitation arrives. The high pressure system will also set up the gradient with the low pressure in the southeast, resulting in the heavy rain, gusty winds and coastal hazards there through Saturday. Almost exactly a week after the last storm moved through, rain and gusty winds will return to the mid-Atlantic and northeast late this weekend and early next week, impacting residents and travelers in the region, warn AccuWeather meteorologists. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.